With three candidates in the race, voters want to know what makes each one unique. We asked how their approach to governing differs from their opponents.
Talk to me, I'll listen. I want to have town halls once a month so the constituents, renters, property owners, taxpayers can come to me, builders, developers, and talk to me about the issues that are most pressing to them. And I don't think they're being listened to. That's what they're telling me. I've been to many city council meetings. I've been to planning and zoning. I've been to historic preservation. I've been very active. I live in the North End. I love it here. And I want to protect the lifestyle that we have. And the residents are saying that they're not being listened to. I went to the budget meeting and there was only 4 of us there. People finally just say, I give up, they're not listening, why should I participate? And that needs to be addressed.
I think lived experience is important. I think we're all seeing nationwide what happens when you have leadership that is insulated from suffering. That's not the case with me. Again, being a renter in this volatile climate that we're all living in, it's a different lived experience than somebody who is a homeowner. You can lose your housing from one day to the next, basically. And then there you are trying to find affordable housing in an area that makes sense for you. I know for many years I drove a car that wasn't in the best shape. And I noticed that when I looked for work opportunities, housing opportunities, they needed to be very close together because I had to anticipate what's gonna happen if my car breaks down and I can't afford to fix it right away. I still need to get to work. And as we know, our transportation system isn't quite where we need it to be. So those are the types of thinking process that I believe I align with a lot of folks in our community who are struggling. I know the reality of what it means to be working poor. You have to weigh decisions that perhaps people who have 2 incomes or who are wealthy enough to absorb mishaps in life, they're not catastrophic. Whereas if you are somebody who is working maybe a job and a half, and I think in some cases some people are working 2 jobs to try to make it in this environment, it's a different experience. Your car breaking down or you getting sick, it can really have a snowball effect. It certainly did for me. I lost my housing in 2022. It snowballed into me losing my seat on the council. And then we have, an entire district deprived of the representation they chose. And it led, in my belief, to the overturning of critical renter protection. And the 2019 rental application fee ordinance fell in 2024.
Collaboration is key. One of the things that I learned in the nonprofit sector is that you cannot be an expert at everything, but you can know who the experts are. And so I've built relationships with all the different executive directors of nonprofits in town. I've worked with the people who are experiencing a lot of our problems the most, whether it's affordable housing or homelessness, you name it, transportation. And what I've found is that when you bring those ideas together and you truly understand the issues that people are facing, even the small nuances, that's how you address them. And when we have all the challenges that we're facing right now, the way that you solve them, again, is by bringing people to the table, addressing the unique needs of our community members that they have here in District 6, but really across the entire Boise area, and figuring out how we can come together to solve these problems. And so that's really what it is. It's not just me being in there and saying, this is what we're gonna do. It's me hearing from people, hearing their ideas, and trying to turn those ideas into action. And that's something I think that sets me apart from the other candidates. I have that history of collaboration. I have this history of working with elected officials, across the aisle, at the state level, even at a national level, to get difficult things done. And that's what I want to continue to do going forward.